A dating result sits in a university file with nothing behind it. The number is there. The soil it was taken from cannot be found. The notes explaining how the number was reached cannot be found either. The machine's own job list holds the test, stamped and timed, 11 days before that soil was collected. So the result came first. The thing it measured came second. The soil was scraped from a shallow flat in the Atacama Desert, outside Antofagasta, Chile. The flat is called Agua de Larga. See also, index -01835. That entry covers the flowers. This flat pushed up after one rain. This entry covers the second rain. It reached the flat on a Tuesday in March and lasted 19 minutes. The first rain gave the flat thousands of small blue bells inside 11 days. Marie Salta P.A., the plant scientist who found them, drove out for the second rain expecting the same. She camped at the edge of the flat for 9 days. Nothing came up. Not one shoot. Not one seed case. Not one dead stem left from the year before. Outside the flat, in plain desert dirt, the usual small plants came up on day 4, the way they always do after rain. Inside the flat, the water soaked in and the ground stayed bare. Nothing about the ground had changed, only the result. She wrote one line in her notebook on the last morning. It read, "No seed bank," with a question mark after it. The soil from the first rain went to a plant lab at the university in Antofagasta. 110 weighed logs stored cold. The date came back old, older than the desert around it. Marie Saul went to ask for the tin again. The cold room slot is still labeled with her sample number. The slot is empty. No transfer slip, no discard note. Nobody signed anything out. The lab keeps a receiving book by hand. Her tin has a line in it. Weight, date, her initials. Then a gap where the method code goes. Every other line on that page carries a 3-letter code for how the test was run. Hers carries nothing. Elena Pizarro, who runs the machine, remembers the test. She does not remember the method. The result itself still exists on paper. Staff call it the Aguada sheet. It gives the age of the soil, then a plus or minus range, in the same print as every other job that week. Where the method code should sit, the field is blank, not crossed out, not smudged, left open. In the right margin, beside that blank, there are 5 short notches pressed into the paper. 5 notches. The flower had 5 notches in its bell. On every specimen ever collected, the machine's job list carries the same mark beside one run, with no sample number. That run is stamped 4:17 in the afternoon. The index has seen that time in other files. It did not report that here. There is a public list of every plant recorded in the region. Last year the flower appeared on it, dated 1968, with the collector field empty. The field is no longer empty. It now reads Pizarro. Elena Pizarro was born in 1991. She has never worked in the field and has never collected a plant in her life. She asked for her name to be taken off. The request was logged. Nothing else happened. Marie Saul keeps a printed copy of the same list from 2019 in her second drawer. The flower is not on that copy at all. Paper does not update. The soil reached the lab on the 4th. The test was already finished. It was finished before it was run. Marie Saul went back out in June and dug where the flower's root had ended. The root from the first bloom stopped flat at a hand's depth, as if cut. She found that cut line again, running level under the whole flat. Above it, old dirt. Below, plain desert. Nothing grows through it. The index recorded how long she stood in the hole before writing anything down. That is not part of this file. It is in this file. The result stays on file. No soil is left to check it against, and no note saying how it was reached. The rain will come back to the flat one day. This entry does not need it to. Status: pending review. No corrective action has been scheduled at this time.